Hello, everyone, and welcome in. Today is Monday, March 4th, and we'll be taking a look at your daily card reading to see what energies want to come through for you from God, Spirit, the Divine. So I hope everyone had a good weekend and that the 3-3 portal was a good, grounded, enlightening type of day for you. Over the weekend, I did post a pick a pile video as well as a twin flame video, so make sure to check those out if either of those spark your interest. So remember, as always in these readings, take only what resonates and leave the rest behind. There will be some additional videos beyond just the dailies that I'll be posting this week, so make sure you hit the subscribe and notification bell if you want to be alerted as to when those videos come out. So let's jump in and see what messages are coming through for today. Judgment, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and Six of Swords in reverse. So the Judgment card, it's usually about, I guess, favorable judgment from the divine, things coming in, and there being like this sense of did you pass the test? So I always look at it this way, that if whatever lesson you're on, if it's a test, the Judgment card is that kind of final exam. Did you learn the lesson you were supposed to learn? And if you did, then favorable judgment, good things are coming through for you from the divine. We do have our Ace of Pentacles coming up in reverse. So there's some energy, a little bit of like, there are some missed opportunities. So I guess as it relates to the lesson that you're learning, there may have been some things that you missed, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you're failing. Can you acknowledge these missed opportunities and look at them differently so that you don't miss them in the future? Your Six of Swords in reverse energy is going to be a little bit of feeling stuck in a rut and like you're resisting some positive change. So remember, with the Judgment card coming in as well, you don't want to be stuck in these old patterns, because otherwise on the final exam, you don't want to end up having to repeat the class, right? So there's definitely that energy of that's what's out there, is this sense of, you're being stuck and you're resisting this positive change. So make sure that you're allowing positive changes to come in. Like if you've been manifesting these changes, they're trying to come in now. So stop blocking them from coming in now that it's finally time for that. And don't miss these opportunities. So one of the cards when I was shuffling, as I was getting the whole table set up, the Ace of Wands flipped over in the deck when I was shuffling. So kind of some of that energy of creativity and new beginnings trying to come through. All right, today we are going to start with our air signs. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The Sun. So this is the universe saying, I'm trying to give you your blessings. That is the blessings actually coming through, the abundance, the joy, that happiness. So it's not just the hopes for it, because sometimes, between the sun and the star is more of that optimism for the future. And kind of like when you wish upon a star, it's the wishing, it's the energy of hoping for it. The sun is the, hey, it's here, you got it. So that's what wants to come through for you for today, air signs. Hold your vision. So sometimes, and I've seen this or heard this before, that before the universe is about to give you your blessings, there's like one final push, like one big challenge. And what that's doing is that's making sure, is this really what you want? It's like, hey, we're about to give you all this. Are you sure this is what you really want? One last chance to back out now. So hold your vision. If this is what you've been wanting, don't get scared, because now all of a sudden it's like, oh my gosh, it's here. I used to, one summer I spent skydiving quite a bit. And it's always that moment, like right before, like you're excited, you want to do it. And then you're right there at the plane. They open up the door and it's like, oh my gosh, do I really want to do this? You have that moment, but hold your vision that yes, you do. All right, your Goddess card. Ostara, fertility. It is the perfect time for you to start new projects, assess new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. So, when we talk about like fertility and things like that, it isn't always necessarily about physically birthing a new human being. It is also about new ideas, new passions, new projects. So that is on the horizons for you, and to take a look at that. Dawn of love. Love is rising on the horizon of your life. So good things are coming in. You know, and I feel like that goes along with her dress. Like, good things are coming in. The universe is bringing in your blessings, air signs. So beautiful message today for our air signs. You know, and that could be some of this positive change that you're resisting. Like I said, you know, the universe is pushing you. Do you really want this? And so if you back down now, I think you're going to end up feeling like it was a missed opportunity, and that from a judgment standpoint, you might be looping again. But you're almost there. You got it. All right, fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sag. Let's see what we've got. Justice. So things are going to be coming into balance today. So if you feel like you've been in a situation where things are just out of balance, like one person is just totally dominating the situation, who knows? Maybe it's you, though. Or there could be, you know, multiple different things on the work front, on the home front, on the friends front, whatever. But from a justice standpoint, things are starting to come into balance. Here you go. You are good enough. So if you have been, and it looks like that is going with this missed opportunities. If you've been letting certain things pass you by, letting different opportunities go by because you think you're not good enough, this is the universe telling you you are. So whatever it was that you thought you weren't good enough for, you're good enough for it. Lean in. Alrighty, and let's take a look at your goddess card. Compassion. Release judgments about yourself and others and focus on the love and light that is within everyone. So be compassionate, be gentle, especially with yourself. Going with this, you are good enough. Definitely it's this vibe, you know, as she's sitting there holding that. This vibe of believe that you are good enough. Maybe you've had a life where everybody's always told you that you're not, and you started to believe it, and now you're being called upon to believe that you are good enough. And that's what's going to bring justice into your life. That's what's going to bring things into balance. And that fear has kept you missing some opportunities, and it's kept you resisting some of this positive change that's trying to come through for you, is because you're too fixated on, but maybe I'm not good enough. Happy life. Live a less guarded life. So I'm putting those three together. If you've been stuck in a situation where you feel like very guarded and, you know, you're just not really sure, you're not really living your fullest life. Like, if you can't lean in every day with an expansive, happy energy, if you're always trying to, well, I don't really know. That's emotionally and energetically draining on you. And the universe is saying, you know, you're ready to live that happy life. Let that justice come in. You're ready to live your happy life. Alrighty, now we have our earth signs. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What wants to come through for you? The Hanged Man. So this is going to be that sense of self-reflection and trying to just see things differently. It's kind of this like self-imposed stagnation period, as you're trying to get a handle on, okay, what are these missed opportunities? What are these ways that I'm resisting positive change in my life? How can I overcome that so that I don't have to keep looping through these lessons over and over again? Surrender to the divine. So this is that message that comes up when you're trying to control everything. Like, if something is wanting to change, or, you know, from the energetic perspective, if something is trying to change and you keep holding on for dear life, trying to control it, this is your message to let go. If it's meant to be, it'll be. And if it's not, why are you wanting to keep something that's not meant to be in your life? Pele, divine passion. Be honest with yourself. What's your heart's true desire? So again, this goes with that comment that I made. if you're trying desperately to hold on to something that you're not supposed to have, like if it's meant to be, it'll be. So that's beautiful. That if it, kind of that whole thing, if you love something, let it go. If it comes back, then it's for you. Because otherwise, if you're death gripping to keep something there, at the end of the day, does that really make you feel good? That you've death gripped something to staying in your life, if it's not really what's your heart's truest desire, and what's theirs. All right. Then we have this: make friends. Friendship is the alchemy of success. So this could also be that whole idea of, go out and spend time with your friends, spend time with other people, make new connections, and that'll help you see some of the, see some different opportunities, some different energy in life, especially if you feel like you've been stagnating and you're just like drudging through the trenches or whatever. Go out and make some new friends, and that'll infuse different energy into your life as well. All right, water signs. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Let's see what we've got for you. Temperance. So this is about finding that balance. This is about, if you feel like you've missed some opportunities and you've been resisting some of this positive change, and the Judgment card is coming in, the response to this isn't to fly off the hook and be beating yourself up and, oh my gosh, look at it from a balanced perspective of, oh, okay, I missed some opportunities. What are some opportunities that I can look at now to get myself back on track? Sorry, I don't know what my hair is doing right there. So with the temperance part, it's about finding that balance, finding that kind of equilibrium point. A new romantic cycle begins. So if this is related to a romantic cycle that, you're resisting whatever positive change is coming in, whether it's maybe the person wants to move forwards, but you're scared, that could be a new romantic cycle. Maybe you want something else to change in the relationship, but you're kind of scared to talk about it. Let things evolve the way they're supposed to evolve. The jumper card was Athena, inner wisdom. You know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. So, and I'll pull one more because that was a jumper. Don't back down. Stand up for what you believe is right. Brigitte as the goddess. So this, and I was saying maybe if somebody wants to take things to the next level and you're scared about it. The other thing is on the you know what you need to do part, if it's the opposite situation where your heart's not really in it and you need to change, you need to tell them about it, but you've missed some opportunities to do that. And you're resisting the positive change of having an open dialogue, because the open dialogue is either going to lead to an improved dynamic between the two of you, or if it's not working, being out of that dynamic is a positive change, because you being in a place where you're not comfortable and you being in a place where you're not happy is not good. But, the new romantic cycle could also be that as you're talking about it, it's bringing you closer to the other person, because maybe it was just a miscommunication. But don't back down from it. Even if it feels uncomfortable having to talk about something, don't back down from it, because otherwise, you're not really doing your inner child any justice by saying you're uncomfortable, but you know what? We're not gonna pay attention to you being uncomfortable because you don't really want to have the conversation. So don't back down from it. It says, deal with the unexpected. Treat the unforeseen as a divine offering. So maybe something comes up, if we look at it this way, stay balanced. Something new from a romantic context is trying to come in, and there could be something out of the blue that comes in that helps move this situation along for you one way or the other, whatever that looks like for you. So make sure that you're keeping your head up to be able to see the signs, to be able to see what's wanting to come through to help you. So I hope that you found today's message to be helpful. As always, take only what resonates and leave the rest behind. So as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, there's going to be some new videos posting this week outside of just the dailies. So make sure you hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell if you want to be alerted as to when those new videos post. Otherwise, in the meantime, I wish you peace and joy along your journey.